So I will do a 3-card reading for each of these decks. And you are here to decide which deck you are drawn to. So that would be the reading that is meant for you. It's possible to be drawn to more than one deck, or it's possible that you're drawn to the stone, or maybe this stone on one deck and the deck itself. So you might have more than one message here. They are going to be just short little 3-card readings for each deck, and the timestamp will be below so that you can jump ahead. This will be deck number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we will go ahead and get started. Feel free to pause the video if you want to kind of meditate or just focus longer on the cards and the stones to feel what you're naturally drawn to or being pulled to. So if you need to pause the video, go right ahead. And we will get started. All right, welcome, Group 1. This is Deck 1. And you have Jade as your healing stone. This is green jade. There are many different colors of jade. The green jade, specifically green, is the most common. It calms the nervous system and channels passion in constructive ways. Green jade can be used to harmonize dysfunctional relationships. Jade is the symbol of purity and serenity. It is a dream stone. It can bring insightful dreams when placed on the forehead. It is a cleansing stone, aiding the body's filtration. Jade is associated with the heart chakra and increases love and nurturing. It is a protective stone, which keeps the wearer from harm and brings harmony. It is believed to attract good luck and friendship. Okay, so let's get started on your reading. Again, this is your stone. Very beautiful. Welcome in spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Please bring a clear message and reading for us today for the highest good. One more shuffle. So we have the 7 of Fire. The 7 of Fire, it was wanting to come out in reverse. However, this deck isn't really a reversible deck. I can see the surrounding cards, and then we'll kind of be able to tell if that was supposed to be like the shadow side of the reading. So under the deck, this is kind of underneath everything, or what is the word I'm wanting to say? So what we're going to do is the card that comes flying out, the underneath the deck, and the card on the top. So here we have the 6 of Water. That is the 6 of Cups. As you can see her reflection here, she's possibly reflecting on nostalgia, childhood memories. This can represent a reunion, someone coming back from your past. 7s represent a pause where we're taking a step back. The Seven of Fire, this would represent the Seven of Wands. So that is where we are deciding if this is something that we want to fight for. If it's something that we still want, is it something that's worth fighting for? And the Two of Fire, that would be the Two of Wands. That's where we've decided the path that we're going to take. And it's like after that crossroad where we are on our new way. We are it's almost like making that choice. It can be travel plans. And you can, in this energy, you can still kind of be at the crossroad. As you see, this person has kind of reached the cliff. They can't go any further. So now they have to decide what they're going to do next. Are they going to get down and walk the rest of the way? Are they going to turn around? So this possibly has to do with someone from your past coming back, maybe giving you an offer, and you're trying to decide, do I still want this? Do I want to fight for this relationship? And you're kind of at that crossroad of your decision. We had the Jade Stone, which talks about specifically the green it can be used to bring harmony to the dysfunctional relationships. So possibly there was some dysfunction going on in the past with this person. So I think we need to get another card. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a tarot card, like a card from this deck, to kind of ask for the advice from Spirit. Like, what is, this is kind of like what's going on, but what would the advice be, So let me see what I'm feeling here. I actually feel like I'm going to go ahead with the Energy Oracle for our advice. Spirit, help me clarify this reading. Now, if this is not you deciding, if it's kind of up to the other person, this might clue you in on what they're going to decide. And if it is you that has the decision to make, maybe this will be the advice for you. So I feel like this reading is for a relationship that maybe ended and maybe it was premature, so it's coming back around again. And the two of you need to decide if it's something that if it's worth fighting for. So you're at a crossroad here. Spirit, please give us advice on this reading. The Thinking Woman. This could be Spirit's way of letting us know, we have free will. This is completely, it might be different and then we have the woman holding a coin underneath that. So this would represent, in the tarot, this would represent the Queen of Pentacles, and this would represent the Queen of Swords. So if we were thinking of it as the Queen of Swords, that would be in the sense of, for some of you, the Queen of Swords, that would be cutting that person out of your life. It didn't work for a reason, and to cut that out. And for others of you, this might be your other counterpart, the person that would, that you'd be growing your legacy with. She has the coin. I was wanting more of advice instead of a person, but I can give you kind of the energies of the thinking woman. She is basically of wisdom and understanding. And this woman can represent yourself. She can represent a friend. The purpose of the card is to understand your feelings. It could represent a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the thinking man card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. This is the affirmation for this card is about having an open mind and heart to my own inner wisdom. I am thoughtful, focused, and clear. So this is, I guess, Spirit bringing you a clear mind to make that decision. And then if we are going with the Queen, or the woman holding the coin, she has the connection to money, health, or value. She could signal a woman of support or assistance regarding the issues of your finances or health. This woman may be someone you meet where you make money. Either way, the card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance, or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. Interesting. So if we were looking at this as tarot, this would be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, and this would be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. The 42 breaks down to a 6, and the 47 breaks down to an 11. And I almost feel like under the deck here we have the Fool under these cards. So I feel like it's like, for some of you, it's saying to take that leap of faith. When we have the Judgment card, there is an angel blowing a horn. And in this Fool card, there is this angelic person blowing a horn. So I feel like this Fool card is representing the same way almost that the Judgment card does, where you are having a second chance at something. to take a trust fall with the universe, take that leap of faith. That's what the Fool card is. So for some of you, it very well could be telling you to trust the leap of faith, to go for it. And if this is in the negative aspect, or the, if we were reading this in reverse, like this card wanted to come out more of the thinking woman, where she would cut things out of her life, then the Fool would represent someone being foolish if they're going to start that relationship over again. So I hope this brought clarity. If we're looking at it from this stone of bringing help through a dysfunctional relationship, that's what's making me want to read these both ways, because the Fool can be read as taking a leap of faith, and it can be read as taking a trust fall with the universe. And with this trying to fly out in reverse, I want to read it in both ways, and we got two different aspects. If we were going to ask the advice, this one is for the long term, and this one cuts things out. So for each of you, it's going to mean different. So I hope this helped bring clarity. If you are a cross watcher, maybe that's letting you know the outcome as well. So just have patience. If you were drawn to any of the other cards or stones, please follow me on to those readings as well. Thank you. Hello, group 2. So this will be deck 2. Your healing stone is Jet. Jet. So this is Jet draws out negativity, alleviates unreasonable fears. It is also said that those who are attracted to this stone are old souls. It guards against violence and illness, and provides protection during spiritual journeying. So let's go ahead and get to your reading. Welcome, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please give us clarity in this reading for the highest good. We'll do the card on the bottom and then the card on the top. Okay, so here we have the Ace of Wands. This is spark of inspiration, passion. Three of Pentacles. This is where things have finally come together and are working. Whether it's, we were juggling things before and now we finally figured it out. We're actually working, we're making money, things like that. It can also talk about teamwork and collaboration. And here we have the Seven of Swords. So the swords are about our thoughts and our emotion, or our thoughts and communication. As you can see, it looks like he's stealing. This can represent deceiving. We can be deceiving ourselves, being our own worst enemy. We could be being deceived in a way. It can also talk about survival, where we are taking only what is necessary to survive. So I want to clarify. I want to see what's actually on the bottom now. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So this is mastering your skill. Working and working and working and then working some more. The Three of Pentacles talks a lot about working and things are really coming together. You could be, this can be something that you're very passionate about. But we need to know what the Seven of Swords is here. So let's get some advice and clarity. Please give us some advice about the Seven of Swords. Please bring some clarity about the Seven of Swords. Okay. So this is the Six of Cups. Memories of love. So this is, this can talk about a reunion, someone coming back from the past. Mental conflict is under here. This is the Two of Swords. So I almost feel like this has something to do with a very passionate relationship. Someone is conflicted. I actually feel like this Three of Pentacles is almost talking about a third-party situation. We can have the Three of Pentacles or the Three of Cups represent that, where it's talking more about three people. Because there's a lot of passion here. It's talking about memories from the past and then this conflict. And there is some deceiving going on. Tell me about this Seven of Swords. Matter of fact, I am going to... I'm going to get the energies here. Let me see. I actually want to spread these around so they can be upright or reversed, whatever they're supposed to be. This is going to be, give us an idea. Who is deceiving? All right, so we have two cards. I don't... They are both water signs. They are both cups. So we have the Spirit of Cups in reverse. This is representing an ignorant, ill-informed individual posing as a savant, a poor student lacking ability or drive, falsehoods, weak commitments. And the Lord of Cups in the upright is a man of great knowledge, a physician, doctor, philosopher, honest, trustworthy, very likable, a passionate lover, a responsible, strong, powerful, and generous partner, one capable and in charge of situations. So this would, it very well could represent a water sign as well. So that would be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm going to actually turn these around because when I grabbed them this way and brought them this way instead of just grabbing them and flipping them over. So it's very well that this could be this way as well. If we have the Lord of Cups in reverse, this person is an insincere lover, a gigolo, weak and corrupt partner, a man not to be trusted, incapable and devious, disloyal and deceit. That is what this card means. Being deceived. Being cheated. The Spirit of Cups in the upright is creative, intuitive, an artistic student capable of giving hope, optimism, and love to all situations, enthusiastic, devoted, and loyal, a true seeker and scholar, an educator who loves their work. So as you can see, when you turn them around, each one, either way you look at it, one is loyal and one is deceiving. We have deceiving here. We have a third party situation, possibly a lot of passion, but there's a choice to be made. When we have this is where we are torn between two things and we have to decide, but we don't want to decide. So it's causing mental conflict. And this is possibly with the current person and then someone from the past, something like that. So we are still looking for advice from Spirit here. Under the deck here, we have Harmony. This is the Lover's card. And when we have the Lover's card, that is about a choice. We are supposed to ask ourselves, is the person, do they match our our values and morals lined up, things like that. Now, this could represent, because it is memories of love, someone coming back from the past, this could represent how the person was and how they've grown, type of thing. Because we have Six of Cups and the Lover's card, that is a soulmate relationship. Soulmate relationships don't necessarily have to be forever. It's something that you were to learn and grow from that. I want to go back to the stone just to see if that brings any more clarity. It draws out negative energy and alleviates unreasonable fears. It is a stone of protection. It guards against violence and illness. Psychologically, Jet promotes taking control of life. It balances mood swings and alleviates depression, bringing stability and balance. Jet cleanses the base chakra and stimulates the rise of the Kundalini force. Placed at the chest, it directly directs the Kundalini force toward the crown chakra. It treats migraines, epilepsy, and colds. So I think I do want to clarify that the Seven of Swords, many times in my readings, is ourselves being our own worst enemy, where we are having these negative thoughts, so we are actually ruining a chance at something good. However, I'm not really liking the fact that one is honest and loyal and one is deceiving as far as the energies, because we got two energies here. So if you are juggling two different people, possibly one is, the right choice. Unless this is how they were before and maybe they've grown, things like that. So I think you're going to have to use your own intuition on this, because it is, such a short reading. I don't know. I will say people don't tend to change. However, it's like there's so much good and bad in this reading, as far as having a lot of passion. Two soulmate cards. This can very well be ourselves, trying to be aware and not steal our own happiness from ourselves. So in the sense of that, if you feel like someone is coming back from your past who you don't have trust issues with, then this could very possibly be just the growth of when we're stupid and young and dumb kind of thing. And so you're a little bit hesitant on that if you want to start that back over again. We have the Seven of Swords here, letting us know not to steal our own happiness, basically. All right, so I am going to wrap this up, and if you were drawn to any of the other decks or healing stones, there might be messages in there for you as well, so take a look at those. All right, thank you. Okay, group 3. This is deck 3. So your stone or healing crystal, it is a peach apophyllite. I believe I'm saying that right. Probably not. So this stone promotes introspection into one's own behavior and connection of imbalances or flaws that are perceived, as it abandons pretense and breaks down reserve. This is a stone of truth, bringing recognition of one's true self and allowing that to be shown to the world. Mentally, it has a calming effect. It can alleviate stress, releasing mental blockages and negative thought patterns. It has an effect of reducing desire. At a spiritual level, let's see. Emotionally, it releases suppressed emotions. It overcomes anxieties, worries, and fears, and calms apprehension and allows uncertainty to be tolerated. It calms and grounds the spirit. This has a strong link to the spiritual realm. All right, so we are going to do your reading here. Welcome in spirit, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please bring us a clear reading for the highest good. All right. So we'll do the bottom card and the top. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is an offer coming in. And this offer could be causing some confusion. So you're going within to find out your power in the situation, to find out what is really meant for you, doing that soul searching. Because here it's like almost like another offer's coming in, or I have these other offers or choices, or I'm not really sure now because this has come in and really knocked me off. Like, I'm not sure now. So let's clarify. Spirit, help me clarify this reading with some advice. So these are very, very clear. The confusion is right here with that Seven of Cups. Give me some advice about, or clarify the Seven of Cups. So we have another stand. Or another seven. This is stand your ground. This reminds me of the Seven of Wands. He has a wand here. The Seven of Wands is very much that energy of... this is where you're deciding, is this worth fighting for? Do I still want this? And if so, I'm gonna stand my ground and I'm gonna fight for it. A seven is almost like that, where so we have two sevens. The Seven of Cups, where we're trying to look at what our options are. And here we're deciding what we're choosing, what we're gonna fight for. Under the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So you're going to definitely have clarity on your decision, whether you're going to fight for this or not. This is the Sword of Truth. This is an aha moment. You have two aces here, two sevens here, and the Hermit. The Hermit is going within for that clarity, and that's probably where you gain this clarity. It's basically a quest for personal growth, or for what our power is in the situation, for what's right for us. And we usually do that when we are, we're taking that step back and figuring out if we want to take this this offer. So for this reading, for the ones that were drawn to the stone and to the deck, what I want to say here is, if this was a normal tarot deck, the Seven of Wands it's up for discussion. You're deciding if you want to stand your ground. You're deciding if you want to fight for it. This is actually saying stand your ground. So if you're feeling like this, it doesn't really depict the feeling very well, but it's basically like overwhelmed. I'm clouded. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to choose, or what I'm supposed to do, or what my options actually are. This is saying stand your ground. So I believe that when you go in for your soul searching, you will have that clarity to fight for this. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that. If you were drawn to any other decks or stones, please check that out because there might be other messages here for you. Group 4, this is deck 4. You received Amber. So Amber absorbs negative energies and transmutes them into positive forces. It brings stability to life, motivates. It can counteract suicidal or depressive tendencies. It stimulates the intellect, clears depression, and promotes a positive mental state and creative self-expression. It brings balance and patience and encourages decision-making, being a useful memory aid. Its flexibility dissolves opposition. Amber encourages peacefulness and develops trust. Spiritually, Amber promotes and brings wisdom. So let's get to your reading. Welcome in, Spirit, angels, and ancestors. Please help us have a clear reading for our highest good. Under the deck, on top of the deck. And then we have the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups is the mutual partnership. They are both filling each other's cups equally. It's very mutual, very beautiful. We do have success, victory, and public recognition. In the center, we have Eight of Pentacles. This is mastering a skill, working very hard. And then there's a decision that is going to be made in regards to all of this hard work. And we have, you know what you have to do. We have the High Priestess here. She is trusting your intuition and it's the card, basically. So with the Two of Swords in reverse, that means you've taken the blindfold off and you've made your decision regarding this partnership. Maybe you're going to make an offer and make it publicly known that maybe you're going to change your Facebook status that I'm in a relationship, or that I'm engaged, or something to that effect. This was something that's taken a long time to get here. But in your gut, that's what you want to do. And it is a beautiful partnership. So let's go ahead. Spirit, help me clarify this reading. For some of you, this doesn't have to be about a love or romantic relationship. The Two of Cups depicts any relationship that is mutual, a partnership, basically, that it's just representing a very healthy, equal, mutual partnership. We do have, I'm noticing that we have the Lovers card underneath that. I am getting the feel of a love reading here, and we have the Hierophant underneath that. The Hierophant is something where you want something long lasting. But what I was saying was, for some of you that have chosen this deck, or this particular group, you know, let's say you've just made a tough decision, or you finally decided what you want to decide in regards to your work situation, and you're going to publicly announce that, something to that effect. That will bring victory and abundance. But it is feeling a lot more like a love reading. Spirit, help me clarify this reading. Any last advice? Okay, so positive movement forward. These are a lot of the same in regards to the eights. This is mastering a skill, a lot of hard work, but you will have success. You are going somewhere. It's very positive. Very positive reading. Under the deck, we have the Lover's card here. This is the Lover's card in this deck. The 6 is the major arcana. The Lover's card. It's a harmonious relationship. So this, yes, definitely for the majority of you that picked this is a love reading. We have the Lover's card, Two of Cups. It's a significant reading. For some of you, this might be you are going in to make your intentions known. You're going in to make an offer. And this is the victory and success card. You will have victory and success in that. And you now know, you followed your intuition. You're taking the blindfold off. It's been a long time coming. But it's definitely a positive move. So I hope that brings you clarity. And best of luck to you. If you have resonated with any of the other decks or stones on here, please feel free to watch those readings as well. Thank you very much. Welcome, Group 5. This is Deck 5. You have chosen the deck that has selenite. This is your healing crystal. Selenite is my favorite. This is actually selenite here. It has a very fine vibration that brings clarity of mind, opening the crown and higher chakras, and assessing angelic consciousness and higher guidance. It is a calm stone that instills deep peace and is excellent for meditation and spiritual work. I'm trying to kind of scan through. There's so much information here on this. Just seeing what my eyes are drawn to in my crystal Bible here. So psychologically, selenite assists judgment and insight. Mentally, it clears confusion and aids in seeing the deeper picture. It brings about conscious understanding of what has been occurring at the subconscious level. It is a powerful disperser of and stabilizer for erratic emotions. All right, so let's get to your reading. So, welcome, Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides. Please help us have a clear reading for the highest good. All right. All right. 2 5s. We have the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. I'm going to pull from under the deck and over the deck. And let's get started. So we do have the High Priestess here. So this is a lot of what this stone actually helps you do, connecting with the higher realms, trusting your intuition. So we have the 6 of Cups. This is a big reading here. We've got the 6 of Cups is about a reunion, someone coming back from the past. However, we've got a mirror in this picture. So this is someone coming back from your past that's big. That could be a twin flame. You two are mirroring each other. It's the feeling that person is the one that got away with the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Wands, you know, things were not the right time. There was things blocking your path. The 5s are not balanced. There's conflict in there. But it is your heart's desire. It is what you've always, basically what would bring you the most happiness, to be back with that person. The 9 of Cups is your heart's desire, your wish come true. Spirit, help us clarify this reading. Please give us advice on this reading. Wow. So we have destiny and positive movement forward. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This talks about divine timing. It sounds like the timing might be lining up again to where the wheel can start moving. And that will bring positive movement forward for this to come back into alignment. Because for a while now, it seems like there might have been a separation. It might even be you might be in different states, like a far separation. We've got two boats here. This is definitely feelings of loss and regret and sadness, really missing that person, feeling like that was your person. They mirror, and you can feel them, even if you are far away. You can feel their emotions, almost like if they're going through something, you can feel that, and you guys mirror that back to each other. So it almost be like if you're thinking about that person, or you're feeling very sad, but you don't understand why you feel sad, and then you check and you kind of like sneak and look on their Facebook, and you see that they just lost someone. And then you realize you were feeling their sadness. That is that mirroring. It's almost like having telepathy with that person. You can kind of almost communicate with them. Yes, they're your wish come true, your happily ever after. So our advice from Spirit is that this will all happen in divine timing, and it's looking like the wheel is turning again. So there will be movement forward toward this reconciliation or this union. I hope this has brought you clarity. If you resonated with any of the other, or if you were drawn to any of the other decks or stones, maybe there's a message in there for you as well. So go ahead and check those. Thank you. All right, group 6. This is deck 6. You have moss agate. So this stone, it's a stabilizing stone, strongly connected with nature. Moss agate is said to refresh the soul and enable you to see the beauty in all you behold. It is helpful in reducing sensitivity to weather and environmental pollutants. This is a stone of wealth, and it attracts abundance. It has a dual purpose. It helps intellectual people access their intuitive feelings, and controversially assists intuitive people in channeling their energy in practical ways. It improves self-esteem and strengthens positive personality traits. It relieves fear and deep-seated stress. So if you are someone where you feel like you can't even tap into your intuition because your mind is racing, you might have been drawn to this. Or if you aren't thinking very practical because you are more feeling like you're on the other side of things, that might also be. So let's go ahead. Welcome in spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please bring clarity to this reading for the highest good. Here's the stone from the one before. Let's go ahead and keep this one here. All right. Card under and over. interesting. So we have the Three of Cups. We have the Fool. And then Three of Spells. Yeah, that's Cups. And then Spells, is that Pentacles? Sorry guys, I don't use this deck enough to, oh, no, that's Wands. Okay. I need to clarify this, because when I get a Three of Cups or Pentacles, it can mean totally different things. Please clarify the Three of Visions. Please clarify the Three of Cups. The Huntsman. So this is Justice. So the reason I wanted to clarify this is because the Three of Cups, we have three emotions. So sometimes that can mean a third-party situation. But with Justice here, that is letting you know everything is just. So this Three of Cups is actually meaning it's joy and celebration, taking a leap of faith, and waiting for your ships to come in. Under the deck, we have the Green Mother. This is the Empress, so this is all about abundance. This can represent pregnancy as well. What I was reading but skimming over when I came to this is a stone that a lot of midwives use to help the delivery. So if you are expecting or possibly thinking you might be pregnant, you might want to get a test because we have celebration here. And then we have the White Heart. This is the Fool. This is the very start of the Fool's journey. It's card 0. So this can represent a new beginning, possibly a new life, you know. And then the Three of Spells. This is as things are coming together, you are planning and preparing. It can represent travel, but most of the time, like, these are kind of like looking like they're coming in. She's bringing in her ships. Her ships are coming in. Like she set out her plan, and now her plan is coming together. So maybe you're nesting and preparing for this new life, this new birth. That's obviously not going to be for all of you, but some of you that were guided to this specific deck or this stone, congratulations. Let's see how this would play out for those of you that are not expecting. There is a celebration about a leap of faith that you've taken, because things are really coming together now, and that will bring you abundance. Your ships are coming in, and so that leap of faith was definitely worth it. Spirit, help clarify this reading. Any last advice? spiritual union. So this is the Two of Cups in this deck. I'm going to read it both ways. No, I'll just read it upright because we do have Love Begins. So we have the Ace of Cups and then the Two of Cups. It was kind of coming out in reverse to where I wanted to read it both ways. But this is letting me know that this possibly could have been you're here to decide or get advice. Should I take this leap of faith? Maybe you're, this is our, these are your closest friend. This is your inner circle. This is kind of like the people you'd go to for that advice or to tell them what you're thinking. And they're like, are you crazy? Or, oh, that's a great idea. The people that you most trust with your truths. You know, we have the Justice card here. You're possibly going to them to ask, you know, should I take this leap of faith? I really think this could be something. And it is all about offering someone your cup of love, or they're offering you their cup of love. We have awareness. Under that, this is the Magician. Something's being manifested, so like a greater knowing that this can really come together. And under that, we do have the Marriage card. This is like the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is that foundation, the four pillars, and that's also a celebration card. You know, it's like we've got this rainbow of happiness. We've got this rainbow. The rainbows represent love. So there is definitely love here and celebration and a leap of faith and offering love. And maybe you put that out there. You know, maybe you took that leap of faith and you told someone how you felt. And now you're waiting. Like, why haven't I heard back? And this is what you're going to hear back. All of this magical beautifulness. Because with the Two of Cups, it is equal. It is a mutual attraction. It is a mutual partnership. They are both filling each other's cup equally. There isn't one doing more than the other. They both feel the same about each other. So that's what you will be hearing back if you haven't already. It's a beautiful partnership. So if you've put yourself out there and took that leap of faith, be prepared to celebrate because it's finally your time. The scales have tipped in your favor. All right, I'm going to wrap it up for here. This has been a wonderful reading. If you were drawn to any of the other decks or stones, maybe you want to check those out as well. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.